quickly get through this, just because none of them were worth it. Then Garrus, I change your pistol or your assault rifle to photon rounds. And give your pistol Inferno and got rid of Cryo. Cool. Done. Save. Do not crash game. Oh, I see you. Try and have a peep out. I'm a bit scared to have a peep out because these goddamn things. That's one down. Come on, jump up. There we go. Now they are the bane of my life. Very quick and, of course, sniper fire. Door control. That we're meant to go? Nope. Just leads into a room. Hello. What have you got for me? That's an elevator. I'm guessing it just leads up to a platform above me. Yeah, it does. You two, black and red boys. Okay, what's in this? Brawler. Okay, cool. Thank you. Can I just drop off? Ah. One sec, guys. We need to take the elevator again. Checking my equipment. Not better. Definitely not better. Cool, that wall that was there. Let's carry on. Quick drink. Was there anything up here to loot though? I don't think there were. Just the jumpy boys. I'm guessing that's where we're going, so what's up? Can I get up here? No. Fair enough.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet
Yeah.
this is the command center for the entire complex.
Seal the doors from here.
Sealed the doors from here after he went inside.
It's alright, we'll open them up
We'll
and
have
we'll
to
get
figure
going.
out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
And not to the left. I don't trust this, so Rex, I want you to go down there. Oh, you can't, okay. See you in distance.
Bring it on.
Can I use you for cover? Yes, I can. Rex. Garrus. Use that on him, and I'll try use singularity on him. Makes everyone else float around him for a bit. tram down. Come on, where's the other one?
Up.
I think that's it.
Perimeter clear.
Armature repair station. Ah, no. Do I get an armature on my side? That'd be cool. Cool. Are you on my side or not? Seems you are. Can't do one for... Oh, yeah I can. Just like setting up some turrets in case any more enemies decide to pop in. And stop these turning on us if that's what they were going to do. Tell you what, I'll use Omni-Gel for this one. There you go. I've got so much of it, might as well start doing that. Anything else? There's a lot of these statues, Christ. I'm guessing these statues were at one point living, breathing Protheans, but still a lot just in the walls. Oh, hello. Just do the same with you. Bit. Cool, thank you for the equipment. Get rid of these. Organ, yep, didn't think it'd be better. I'm okay with them, and I'm okay with them. Get rid of that, please. Shephard, what have I got on you apart from high explosive and sledgehammer? Might as well just put it to the max I can. Gives me higher damage. Rex, you've got tungsten, which is good for here. Oh, you can keep that on. Your assault rifle though, give you snowblind, and that'll do. And Garrus, yep, that's fine for you. Pistol, yep, and your sniper, yeah, that's fine. So get rid of these. Not you, that one. Save it. We'll keep saving just to avoid any crashes making us do everything again. Guessing it's upstairs. Is this where I unlock the door?
Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
But you two can't?
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Oh, right.
Not safe.
Seek refuge.
Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed.
Citadel was overwhelmed.
Only hope.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's our only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It is
It
too
said
damaged.
something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Also said something.
Stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Oh, they can. Don't you worry about that. But That's it. It said Citadel, so I'm guessing Citadel got overwhelmed since they used it before us. Anything up here? Nope, just a nice little balcony to explore. Guessing it's in the conduit's the last hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Right. We're done here. Guessing that opened the door. It's fine, I've turned them on my side. I bet they would have come alive and attacked me when I was leaving. 4 of them would have actually been quite a pain to fight. What's that on my map? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Come on, game. You can do the final part. Don't stop breaking down on me. No? Not this way? Which way do we go, though? Or did I just miss an exit completely? Security. Ah, you can just go around. Yeah, that's where I just were. Oh, it's just straight ahead. Me being blind. And elevator. Well, it's going up quite a bit. And again, we didn't see how far down we came to. And here we are. Alright, take us out here. Cool, let's go get in the Mako. Get into the vehicle.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
He must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Notice when you're going straight forward, the Mako does have like a little wiggle to it at times.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably try to keep themselves alive through cryogen.
How long can you keep yourself alive though? Oh! Nice area this. I do like it. And boost. What's that? Is that going to be the trap? Obviously apart from them geth. What are you? Well, the bullets won't go through it.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Then who's behind it? Sovereign? Only way I can see to go. Oh, actually behind us too.
On me.
You two trapped behind the car, aren't you? Hey, you'll teleport to this elevator when I click it. It's got the starting menu music. Wow, there's loads of these pods.
What do you think we're gonna find down there? It has to be useful if it specifically targeted us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
Wow, and none of them survived if these are cryogenically freezing pods. Guess if power goes, it'll stop working.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Oh, you're a Prothean.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
Yeah.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
Wow.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you a VR?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence
AI, yeah.
program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Wow, okay. How do we stop it? Unless we just have to destroy the Citadel, but that's a mission in itself.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
Oh, the Keepers?
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
Oh no, the Keepers are the final boss.
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy.
Right. Like
This allows them to survive
machines.
the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
That is a perfect trap, because the Citadel is a really useful
Reapers
place.
can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Do you know how many of them they are? Like, how many do they need, to be honest? Sovereign seems big enough and powerful enough already.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Some worlds were
Gone
utterly
fast on ours.
destroyed, Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
It does take them a bit, but they just still get it done. Yeah, why leave though? Why leave and come back all the time?
Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent
Yeah, we're gonna say
thought.
just die out.
The indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Why did they do this? Did they need it for them to survive?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them.
True, but
not in
understanding them could help
understanding
us
them.
survive.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Okay.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How have they not found you?
How did you
Or
manage
because
to
you're not
stay
organic,
here?
did they just
All
ignore
official
you?
records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
Does that mean all these are alive in the
communication with the
biopods?
outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
Yeah, they hid because they didn't have any weapons to fight against. They were
Should've fought.
researching them.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected.
Live to fight another day,
I
but
began
still
to
fight.
disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel
Okay.
relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It is monstrous, but it kind of was necessary too.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff
Yeah, no,
about this
they
contingency.
definitely
I
didn't.
saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
Yeah, 'cause if the keepers don't activate the relay or delay it, I guess, they can't come through.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Unless Saren
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the
does
Citadel's
something at the
external
Citadel
defenses.
to change that.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction
That's why
will
Sovereign
begin
was still
again.
here.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Oh, we're gonna need everything we can get. It's a very big
What?
ship.
Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Okay, before we go on, I want to do this because I want to get as much as I can. This is the end, so
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
I mean, they could technically get here anyway. They would just take ages to get
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds.
Oh, their talks
But the
like he's
Reapers are
invincible.
patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I
Yeah.
doubt he was the first.
Someone probably worked with him beforehand, but
Now
weren't as
Sovereign
good.
has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Okay.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on
Yeah.
Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons span the breadth of our empire. We use them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there
Yeah.
were, we wanted them to know about Ilos.
They don't even know if they
We
were
wanted
other
to give them
beacons,
hope.
but still.
So a message
Got
was
the
sent
chance.
across the network.
Yeah, it was a risk because they could have
You
lured
could have
them back.
exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
No, you didn't. It's worked. You got me here, like I said. And got us ready. Well, got us here in time to hopefully prepare for it.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations, perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient.
Yeah.
In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Did the Keepers always have them little workman bibs on, or did the Reapers give them? Can't imagine a Reaper just with its giant lobster claws just gently putting a bib on a little Keeper.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Cool. Last one.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction,
Right.
so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Thank God. Right, well, let's go.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
We've got a Mako, so we could probably catch him. He looked like he was on foot. We grab it? Cool.